Good evening, everyone. How are you all? How to Craft Network Studio. One show into the next. Quick change up. Now, normally we would do into Studio 3, but as you all know, we are having some new cameras, some new lighting. We're upgrading the system so you get a beautiful picture like we do here in Studio 1, and hopefully that will be ready in the next few weeks or so. So for our USA fans who've never seen Studio 3, you're in for a little bit of a treat because it means I don't have to stand live for tons of hours. It means I get to sit down. It's a little bit more cozy and we get to be crafty together and answer tons of questions rather than it being, it's not that this place is formal. This is where we normally do our sales and our inspirational content, whereas Studio 3 is more about product preview, exciting news, chats, giveaways. So you've got a lot to stay tuned for. We are a lovely inspirational channel. So for those of you who may be tuning in for the first time, if you are a newbie or you are a USA follower and you've just watched the USA show I've just done and you're hopping into our UK one, welcome to the family. You are all welcomed with open arms. We love to share the love of craft no matter where you are in the world. Let us know where you're from, what the weather's like. You're going to make some wonderful friends in this lovely community. So let's do a little bit of a shout out and then I'm going to dive straight in. I'm going to touch on Quattro Charlotte. A lot of you have purchased it over the weekend, the last end of the week, and I feel like I can show you some different ways to use them because I didn't get much time to touch on them. And I'm also going to show you some fantastic back in stock items that you've all been waiting for, asked me for, waited for. And I've asked you to be patient and you all have. So I'm going to show you 4 of the items which are back in stock from our embossing folders. We have a ton of back in stock items, but I feel like if I just go, and this one, and this one, and this one, you're going to be like, oh, she's off again. So I'm just going to show you 4. I think we'll run them through the machine as well to show you how beautiful they are, because some of them are our HD 3D embossing folders, which give you that really, really unique depth on your card. So let's do a shout out. Feeling like I need a drink. I will not drink my painting water. You're all safe. You're all safe. So let's do a shout out. We have Denise. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for tuning in the last hour and welcome to this hour. Oh, it's going so fast. 4 Holidays Design. Good afternoon from sunny Florida. I hope you enjoyed the last show, Jennifer. We have Rosie Beaumont, Julie Barlow, Paul Shelley, Karen Lone, Emma Phillips, Marilyn Squire. Love Charlotte, Karen says. Denise Houlons, Michaela Brown, Annette Waldron, Kristen V. Lovely for you to come across, guys. Lindsay Bruton, Ink Cubes, Ink Cubes. Lorna Fernley, I'm back again. Well, you can call anytime. Fred171, hello from California. Welcome, everyone. We have Brianna again. Lovely to have your company. Tina Smith, one of our all-time regulars. Amanda, another regular. Sally Ann Marriott. Liked and shared. So, a couple of housekeeping before we get into the inspirational techniques. I just have a little drink of water if that's okay, because I haven't had a minute. Cover the mic so you don't hear me glugging. Crystal from California, Nancy Allen, liked and shared. Karen Lone. Loved the demos on Saturday. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Rosie Beaumont. Right, so a bit of housekeeping. If you have a question, the only way I can really capture it is if I see a Q. It just stands out from everything else, so it doesn't get missed. If I do miss it, just keep pasting it in and hopefully I'll pick it up, unless I'm ignoring you. Because I do that too sometimes. Question. So if you like our videos, if you could give us a thumbs up, that would be appreciated. That gives us a wider reach. If you are not a subscriber, if you would like to subscribe, we do tons of inspiration on all sorts of products. And even if you don't buy our products, you will be able to utilise the inspirational content with anything that you have in your stash. So maybe if you have hit a mental block with craft, you have enough craft at home to last you a lifetime, and you've said to yourself, I'm not buying another item. Well, here on this channel, I always encourage you to dig out your stash that you have. If you like the products and want to buy them, brilliant. But equally, you might have something in your stash that will work equally as well. So don't feel like, you're pressured. It's not a selling channel. Although we like to sell our products, it is not a selling channel. Please come and just grab the inspiration, take it away with you and do as you please. What else? Hit the bell if you want the notifications. Couple of other things I need to tell you about. So the craft awards have just been announced. So if you want to vote for your favourites, you have favourites for any craft, whether it be stamping, die cutting, best tool, best die cutting, anything you want to. If you could go to Craft World, www.craftworld.com or .co.uk, you can go and vote for your favourites, and then that will shortlist those people and they will get recognised for their hard work. And I've already voted for my favourites, and one of which of the ladies is actually on now, Sarah Gray. So you can go and vote for your favourite brands, who you love the most. It doesn't have to be me, but, you know, showing support for brands that work tirelessly to give back to the crafty community really does need recognition, I think. So if you've got time to do that, that will take you 5 minutes. And then lastly, we have our demo day in store this Saturday. Sarah's in doing demos, and the lovely Paul from my design team is doing demos, and that's 10 till 3 this Saturday. It's totally free. I'll give you a goodie bag if you can come. Not sure what I'm going to put in it yet. I might put a rotten apple in. That's all I've got in the fridge. I might put a rotten apple in. I'm so kind, aren't I? Laughing at me now. So, yeah, I'll give you a goodie bag, free tea and coffee. Come and watch the live demonstrations. It's a lovely day, and it's a great way to make like-minded friends who love craft and enjoy sharing the love of craft. So that's this Saturday, 10 till 3. I want you out of the door by 2, though. I'm on 1 tonight, if you hadn't gathered. So that's the demo day. So let's just make sure. Question. Question. Do you have a date for the October open day? Not yet, sweetheart, but soon, hopefully. Brenda, question. Tony, have I missed the auto ship boxes launched on Create & Craft? Brenda, they're going to go live on my website anytime this week. So keep your eyes peeled for those, darling. Rotten apple. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Oh, wish you could come. So lots of you on. Hi again. Right, so let's talk about some great products in the show. Now, I am going to give away Charlotte in the live show, and then after we go off there, it's the same procedure throughout all of our videos. We always do a live giveaway, and then we always do a giveaway after we've gone off air to anybody who comments underneath the video, okay? That interaction is really important to me. I need to know if I'm doing a good job. So the interaction, whether it be you like the demo, you like the show, rotten apples, whatever it may be. And if you can give us a thumbs up, that would be appreciated. So as we are trying to grow our channel, it's incredible, really. We set it up in 2014. We've got over 30,000 subscribers, and it's just growing so fast. And that's with the help of you guys doing the few things that I ask week in, week out. So let's have some fun. Now, I do have Quattro di Charlotte, but I'm not going to demo it in the 4-stage process as it's meant to be. We're going to change it up a little bit. I think it'd be fun to change it up a little bit. But before I do that, I want to show you some back in stock items that you've all been waiting for. So before I get on to Charlotte, I'm going to do the embossing folders. I'm going to run them through because some of you may have never seen them before. I'll give you the names. If you did click that notify me button on my website, you will have had an email, okay, to say it's back in stock. Now, you all click the notify me button on 21 of our embossing folders, and it clicked up to a certain amount of number, and then I reordered them. So I have 21 brand new embossing folders back in the building that a ton of you missed. So hopefully you're all going to buy them and not leave me with a load of stock. Now, you're probably thinking, why are you squinting, and why do you keep looking in the corner of the room, right? I'm not sure, but there looks like there is a moth on my blind, or a spider. I'm not scared. It's just quite big. It's going to come and get me now. I've called you all a rotten apple. Mary Cronin, hello from Cleveland, Tennessee. I love Stamps by Me. I have bought several of your products from HSN and can't wait until the next sale. Thank you for the good demos. You're very welcome. I wish I had more time. Well, that's what this is about, isn't it? 8 minutes on HSN, 80 minutes here in studio. That's how it is. So don't forget to tell your friends that if they do buy my products, they can catch me here and come and say hello. Right, let's stop talking. Let's do some demoing. Just shared how to DIY at home. Thank you so much. Hi, Annette Waldron. Nice to see you, sweetheart. Can't Karen, that's so unkind. Right, there'll be a live winner in this one. So I'm going to go with the first one, back in stock, Budding Rose. Ta-da! Let's show you this one. Now you can get an idea of what it's going to look like on the back here. But let's run this one through. Donna Brooks. Maybe I buy them before the notification gets to me. Probably do you, Donna. I know you will. So here is the embossing folder. Let's just pop some black card in here. I'm just going to tear it off at the base here. And let's just run this one through and show you how wonderful it is. Now, the detail on our embossing folders is incredible. So let's show you. Let's stop talking about it, Tony, and get on with it. Okay, okay, okay. All right, let's run this one through. Debbie Blue, question, will you be going to the NEC in November? Unfortunately, I will not be doing the NEC. I've never actually done the NEC. There's a couple of reasons why I haven't done the NEC. Just too busy. So, yeah, I just don't have the time. And I literally cut myself in half these days now as it is. So to do those shows would be one step too far. That's why we do our own show in Port Sunlight, just the one a year. Well, one show twice a year. That's enough for me. With a 9-year-old son as well. Ooh. So let's show you this. You're probably not going to see it on the black. Oh, helps if I'm on the right camera. All right. Hopefully, I'm going to put some white on it, so don't worry. Hopefully you'll be able to see the dimension in there. I'm going to add, let's add some white. I don't think this one was stayed in stock longer than a day last time. So let's grab an ink pad. Where's my white ink pad? Okay, let's just bring in a white ink pad here. Oh, Christine, great question, sweetheart. You didn't miss today's show. Let me just come onto normal camera. So today's show was actually cancelled. I have a poorly boy, and I don't mean a 9-year-old. He's not very well, so he wasn't able to do the 1 o'clock show today. So tomorrow, 1 o'clock. He's feeling all right now, hence the reason why I'm here now. So don't worry, you didn't miss anything. It's tomorrow at 1 o'clock now. I've told him he can't miss it twice. It can't be poorly for 2 days. Oh, I sound like a rotten egg donor. Well, you know, with my rotten apples and my rotten eggs. Right, let's get some colour on here, guys. So I've got a white ink pad. Let's just take some of the excess off here. Oh, hang on. Let me just get rid of a lot of this white. I only need a little bit. Right. Still a bit on there. Right. Gently. So let's show you. So I'm just going to put the white in the centre here. You could do it with your finger if you wanted to. So hopefully now, press on a little bit harder. Catch all of that nice rise and fall. And you can see how detailed they are from the back. This one is back in stock. This one is your Budding Rose, okay? I don't know if I'll be ordering it again, so please, if you liked it and you did click notify me or you like it now, super inexpensive, just get it. So there's the rose. Next. Stunning, I know. Let's move that out of the way. So I'll send it, whatever I make, I'll send out in the post with the, so let's get through these. Next one. This one is Idyllic Iris, and this is the one where you have the iris on the left-hand side. I don't know if you can see that there. So basically, it's a beautiful iris, which lends itself on a lovely curve. So then you can stamp a lovely sentiment here and have a clean and simple card. So let's just quickly do this one. I was just wondering if I had my waxes to hand. Yeah, I've got one of my waxes here. What colour is it? Oh, I've got a wax. So let's do a wax next on this one. So let's run this one through. Karen loves this one too. This one looks beautiful, watercoloured on white card. Move that. So now we have our wonderful. Try and capture it best I can. Ooh, there we go, maybe. Hopefully you can see it a little bit better than me. Let's add some gold wax to this one. Let's highlight this one. Now, if you have the coloured waxes, it's really cute to pop like lilac and lavender on the flowers and then green on. Just really makes it pop. This one is Idyllic Iris. So let's just move this one out of the way. So I'll just get some more wax. Get it warm. Tap it off. I'm just going to take my finger. Donna, question, is there a re-inker for your Midnight Black Hybrid ink pad? Yes, I believe so. I'm not sure if it's in stock though. So this is where you're going to see. I'll have to check that one out, Don. I'm not sure, darling. It's in stock. So a little goes a long way, just with a light finger flat. There you have your wonderful iris there on the corner. Susan, apologies for the lateness, Donna. Hey, don't you worry. These floral folders are gorgeous, Fred171. Thank you so much. They're really, really lovely. Some of our all-time favourites and some of our very best sellers that we have to keep getting back in stock because my customers beat me up, Fred. I swear, honestly. So pretty. So let's move that one out of the way. So 2 more to go. So that was the Idyllic Iris. We have done, which one did I do? We did the rose, didn't we? Just move these out of the way. Next, we have the Christmas Poinsettia. Oh, another good one. Another great one, in fact. So let's do this one. I think this is going to look... I'll do it in black. I know I keep using black. I think black is sometimes the best way to showcase it. But if you look at these products on my website, there's videos attached and there is finished photography with different samples from my design team, okay? So although I'm showcasing them on black so you can see them, check out the samples as well. So let's just take this off here. So this one is a beautiful, beautiful Christmas one. Now this one lends itself really well to white ink and gold as well if you wanted to mix. But then with like a sparkle overlay pen to give it sparkle. But equally, the samples as well, if you put it through on watercolour card and paint it yourself in red, it looks incredible. It really does. You can literally pick that off the page. It is so incredibly beautiful, I cannot tell you. So if you have a red wax, to do the red on there, the white, the green, the golden centres if you wanted to, absolutely incredible. Even just on its own, isn't it a wow factor? Now, let me just add a bit of colour so you can see. Tell you what, let's do one of them in white and one of them in gold, because that's what I've got to hand. So I'm just going to take some white on one. So let's just get some white on one. Very frosty poinsettia if you wanted to. Really, really play around with colour here, techniques, add texture, add layers. So much fun. And then let's do the gold on the other one so you can see. I think I might just touch over these a little bit with the gold as well. So you can see how incredibly beautiful they are. So you will have a ton of media in your stash to really get creative with these. Another card blacks back tone it. Not long, sweetheart. Love this one. It's another good one. So let's just move that aside. So far we've got this one, and then this one. And the last one is not a focal. Now, this literally did sell out in like half an hour. This was even short and it's so basic. Did I ever think that you would like this one as much as you did? This one is your beautiful beads. I'll do this on white. Now, if you like backgrounds for your focal points, I think that's why this one does incredibly well. It just fills in that white void. So if you have, say, for instance, Charlotte, Quattro D, and you need a background, but you don't want it to be too busy, this is a great embossing folder for that. Laura Pink, where can we buy the glass mat, please? It's on our website, sweetheart. It's available on our website. I'm hoping to get it to HSN for our lovely HSN ladies and gentlemen. Right, so let's just do this one on white. Shall I use my note in last show, my batteries ran out, so I had to write a little note. See, I'm teaching them all very early on in the stages to know that sometimes we do have hiccups. Oh, is this a bit small now? Have I gone 5 by? Oh, just do 5 by 5 because that's what I've cut. But the embossing folder is actually 6 by 6. So Susan says she loves the rose embossing folder. It takes paint really well. Yeah, you can paint onto these as well. They're really good embossing folders. So let's just pop this in here and show you the detail on this. Let's run this one through. Oh, thanks for adding the link for that lady. Thank you. Carol says she's got all of my embossing folders and they are all fantastic. Thank you so much. That's really kind. I'm very passionate about our embossing folders. So this, look at that. Is that not beautiful? I mean, come on. I never get bored. So you can see if it was bigger, obviously, but if you want something just to stop your background from being slightly plain, you get those lovely beads in that heart formation, and they just cover the whole back. Absolutely incredible. Never get bored. It looks like real beads. Oh, I thought I had a sample over there, but I don't. And the deboss is equally as beautiful as well. Excuse the note. But look at the deboss too. Does that not look like I've got beaded chains on there? Literally push the boundaries of this one. This one is a HD 3D. Absolutely beautiful. So they are your 4 embossing folders back in stock. Beautiful beads, idyllic iris, rose, and the poinsettia. So check those out. Or you just go to our 3D embossing folder section and check them out. There are also others that are back in stock, but I didn't want to overwhelm you this evening because I want to do Charlotte Quattro. So let's have a look. What are you all talking about? That looks so cool, doesn't it just? Angela says she's got this one and uses it for her background. Adele says nobody, and I mean nobody, does embossing folders like SBM. They are incredible. Thank you so much, Adele. Brenda, wow. Now that is gorgeous. It is, isn't it? It's so deep, says Paul. Well, you love our embossing folders, Paul. I agree, Adele. Right. Shall we have a look at Charlotte? Because I didn't really get a chance to showcase her, did I? So now's the chance to. So basically, Charlotte is the new Quattro D that we launched last week. So you were all asking for a girl, if you remember, or a lady. So this was my interpretation. I think she's very romantic. She's timeless. You saw it on TV, and this was just a quick one that I did. So basically, you see all of the embossing there with the embossing folder. So it puts the waves in a beautiful hair. It puts the dents in the foliage, in the bouquet. It puts the nose in. It puts the eyelashes in as well. That's how detailed they are. So using the 4 stages, this is the sort of look that you can get. And you just change up the hair colour. You can change the bouquet. You can do it in grayscale. It looks absolutely beautiful, okay? But I think I'm going to skip some of the stencils and just create a masterpiece that's just got a coloured hair piece. And I think I'm going to do it twice. Now, how am I going to do that? Right, I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. So I'm going to give this one away to somebody live in the show if they share the show and if they give the show the thumbs up to say that they like my video. That would be brilliant. But don't worry if you can't share. Okay, so again, same system as any of our other Quattro Ds. You get your layering stencils, you get your dies. On this occasion, you've got some words. 3D embossing folder, which again, equally looks incredible on its own. You do not have to use it with anything else. This looks as good as the ones I've just shown you on its own. And then we have the stamp, okay? So if you do want to colour a hair freehand, you can do that also. Right, where are we going to start? I think I'm going to start totally different today. So normally we do layering stencils, stamp, die, embossing. I'm going to jump straight to die cut. Let's go die cut first. And the good thing about this is you get those lovely words in here as well, so you really can change it up. So let's get some white card from my ever depleting rack of white, because we are out of card blanks. We are out of so many things. I cannot wait till we get our delivery. That's not good. That's pearl card. Where's my white card? Here we are. So I'll just grab a sheet of white here. Everybody's sending you well wishes, Tim. He's smiling. So let's cut a piece of this down here and then let's get cracking. So I'm going to die cut her first. Might die cut her twice and I'll show you why in a second. Yeah, I'll die cut her twice. We're going to do a bit of a technique tonight. Let's change it up. So the demonstrations on TV use that 4-stage system. So this show is going to be showing you some alternative ways to use her. So let's die cut this lady. Now there's nothing on my card at the moment. We're just going to do 2 die cut shapes. Just the outline die. Could you leave the door open, please? Thank you. I'm just going to run this one through. I'm going to run it through twice. Oh, I can't see any comments. Oh, where's my comments gone? It's all happening tonight. So I'm going to pop out the next one. Just cut this one down. It's a little bit big. I'm doing it twice because I'm going to 3D her in quite a cool way. Let me just speak to him because I can't see what any of you are saying now. Must be the connection. Now, I will see the comments in a second, don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. So let's run this one through. So I'll have 2 die cut heads. So I'll pop out all of your bits. And then you have this. So just 2 die cut elements here, super easy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the... Now I was going to skip the stamp. I'll stamp one and not the other. And this is just going to show you a different way or show you how they look differently when you do use one of the items and when you don't. So I'll just grab my Eureka and just stamp one. Now you could have stamped first and then put the outline on. So I'm just going to stamp this, line it up. Now, if you die cut first like I have here, you can't actually get your magnet on. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a cheat now, show you how to not make a mess of it. So all you do is you take your exterior, pop your exterior on, pop the die cut back inside, like so, and then you hold the exterior with your magnet. So if this comes out of the die, out of your piece, this hasn't moved, so you just slot it back in place. Let me just see. Just 1 second, ladies. Just pop this on here. So now you can see if my stamp actually lifts up, I can just slot it, lifts up the die cut, I just slot it back into place. Thank you, sweetheart. Like so. Liked and shared. Thank you so much. Top tip. Yeah, I don't know who taught me it. Somebody will have taught me it along the way. Sharing the love of craft, I guess. So let's stamp this in black, okay? But it doesn't really matter which way you do them, I guess. So now you can see she's coming together beautifully. Let's just make it a little bit darker. Brenda says she learnt that trick a while ago and it were a game changer. These small tips really do help, don't they? So there we have one. Let's do our second. Line it back up. And then let's do our second one. I was thinking about cutting the stencil on this one. Sorry, not using the stamp on this one, but I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do a 3D, so really, need to do both. So there we have our two fantastic ladies. Now again, you can leave them, make sure you keep this because you might need it if you want to do your stenciling. So let's bring our ladies in. And let's have a look at these stencils. So this time, instead of using all of the stencils, I only want to create colour in her bouquet on her head. I'm leaving the hair, I'm leaving the face, I'm leaving it all totally clean, but I do want colour in her bouquet. So I'm going to go to the stencil that looks like we've got something going on in the bouquet. Now I know that's a hair, so I don't want that. I can see that is the top of the bouquet. Now, it won't be too difficult to line up, and let me show you why, because you still have the eyes and the mouth on the same stencil. How cool is that? So if I line the eyes and the mouth up, I know it's correct. So all I want is colour in a bouquet. So let's go pink and purple. So pink ink pad. So this one is a little bit more detailed. So I'm just going to take a more detailed brush here. Use my large and my medium. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pounce off the stencil and then I'm just going to blend. Oopsie daisy. Pop it back in place. Use your magnets if you think it'll help you. So a nice pink on there. I'm going to do two at the same time because it gives you that dimension. So she's got pink. Christine, question, are you bringing out Quattro D for men's cards? Yes, I am. So I'm lining the mouth and eyes up here. I don't really need to do both of them if I'm completely honest, because I am going to 3D it, but I do feel like when you 3D, it should look as pretty from all angles. So I don't want to look under my like raised elements and see that it's not coloured. So I like to do it all. So now you can see a bouquet is coming together nicely. And the second stencil does have some more dimension in here. So I'm going to pop the second stencil on. And again, it's got a bottom of a mouth and an eye on there. So I know how to line it up beautifully every time. So I'm going to go a little bit darker this time. Let's go a purple. I'm going to go same image. And I'm just going to move that in, make sure it's right. Take your time with it as well, you know. Crafting's supposed to be enjoyable. It's not a race, you know. Just enjoy the moment. So that's the next detail, the shadow on those flowers. And again, with this one, the way that I like to do it is just line up her eyes and her mouth, and the rest looks after itself. So now we have the detail in the second one. And then the fifth and the sixth is the green. Now, I don't have a guide for a mouth here, but I know that the green, the leaves and the leaves and the leaf, it lines up pretty easy. So I think just having a visual on it, you'll be absolutely fine. So I'm just going to go right there. Let me just grab a green. Swap a brush. Oh, I'm missing out comments because I'm too busy crafting. Okay, for holidays design. This is for those in the USA. What shipper did you package from HTCN site arrived with? It has been about 2 weeks. No emails, notifications. Should I be concerned? You've ordered it from us for holiday designs or HSN. Just clarify on that, sweetheart, and then I'll be able to help you. So here's the green. So now our bouquet is coming to life beautifully. And then this one. So I'm making 2 cards at the same time if you wanted to. Do all your stenciling at once, then all your stamping. And then the last one is the depth in the shadows in the green. And when you put it on top, you'll pretty much see. And press on a little bit harder with this green now. Push it right into that detail. Oh, I ordered directly from you. Right, so the cool thing about our website, sweetheart, is if you go to your account and have a look at the order, because you have the facility to have a look at your order. You have the facility to leave us a message if you're concerned something's not arrived or something's not quite right. Go and have a look and see if there's any comments in there from Becky in relation to your order. And if there's no comments or no tracking number on there, because it shows you tracking number 2, darling. If there's nothing there and you're thinking, well, there's nothing there, Tony, there is a facility to leave Becky a message, and it sits on your account and Becky picks it up first thing in the morning. Making sure I'm lining this up right. There we go. And then she'll pick it up first thing in the morning and she will reply to you, okay? So you can talk to a real person in our office. Just need to go to your account. It's a great website we have. You can interact with Becky at any point, track your own items, add things to your favourites if you've got something in mind that you want for your favourite. It's a really cool website. So go and check that one out, darling, and then let me know if you're still having any problems. So now I'm just going to run them both through the embossing folder. So again, there's only one way to do it. There is a wrong way and it won't go in this way. Look, I'll show you. It won't go in that way because the hair's the wrong side. You need to do it this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line her up here. So this is where I'm going to get all that lovely detail in her hair. The flowers in a hairpiece. It's going to put a shape onto her eyelashes, a nose, her eyebrows. Absolutely incredible. So let's run this one through first. So Donna's put, I've used the facility on an order and it was amazing. It got sorted out in no time. That's brilliant. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, check after the show, sweetheart. If not, just message me. So let's just do this one first. I'll try and tilt it forward so you can see the 3D. See all the detail in her hair. Her nose has got a ridge in it. She has eyelashes. She has shape in her lips. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to do it twice. Question, when will the Create Together boxes? This week. To be honest, they were going to go on today, but it's been a little bit chaotic today. But they will be on the website definitely this week, if not tomorrow. Keep an eye out. So I'm just lining her eyelashes up there. I find it easier to line her eyelashes up on this one. And then we're going to cut this one. So I'm keeping this quite simplistic in the sense that she's got no colour in her hair, but equally you can do a blonde, you can do Hispanic, you can do whatever suits you, your personality, who's actually getting it. You know, you could probably maybe make it look like a resemblance of somebody, if you know somebody with long hair. It's really, really lovely. So here we go. So we are coming towards the end of the show. So if you've given the thumbs up, that's brilliant. If you've liked my video, if you've shared, that's totally awesome. And I will pick a winner. I'm going to give this Charlotte away. I will clean it up. As you can see, I've cleaned up the one from my previous show for our USA fans. That's drying nicely. So that'll be packed off to our lovely winner. And I'll do the same with this one too. So we have our second one. Now, my idea was, I'll just show you them both here. So cool. So I'm going to take my scissors here and I'm going to cut away a hairpiece on, this one's darker, so let's go with the darker one. I'm just going to cut around a lovely hairpiece here. Oh, and you could put that, if you cut that straight, could go at the top of a card, that as if she's looking down on something. Right, so all I'm going to do here now is I'm just going to pop some card behind, create my own little topper. Let's just build a topper behind. I'm out of pads if you hadn't gathered, so I make my own. So from all of the scraps of card that I have, I try and make my own. I hope you've enjoyed the show, and I hope I've inspired you in one way or another. Maybe just got you excited about tomorrow and your craft, whatever that may be. Now we'll just pop this behind her hairpiece. I would use glue as well if I was actually sending it to somebody. Make sure it's absolutely stuck still. Now she has a 3D hairpiece. That looks pretty cool. And then all I would do with this one now is I would grab my sparkle pen. If I had one to hand. And I would, oh, here we go. Add some sparkle. So you can see how different they look. Still both beautiful, I guess. Might put some sparkly eyeshadow on. But then they can just be mounted onto an incredible card. There we go. That looks lovely. Doesn't it just? It's just one off Amazon I've got, but they're not great. I wouldn't recommend anything that's not great. They're not great. So do we have a winner? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Drum roll. Where's my phone? Oh, in amongst all the chaos. So let's see if we've got a winner. So our USA winner was Beth Bill Bishop. Great name. So well done, Beth, from our last show. And the winner in this show is Emma Phillips. Congratulations, Emma, you've just won Charlotte Quattro from me. All you need to do is message me on Facebook or info@Stamps by Me. And our website is How to Craft Network. because we love to share the love of craft. So well done, sweetheart. You are this week's winner. Now, I am live every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern time and 8 p.m. UK. So if you can join us, that would be absolutely wonderful, and 11 p.m. Pacific time too. So it's been lovely to have your company. Don't forget to comment underneath this video if you want to be in with a second chance to win another item from the show. So whatever you're doing, have a lovely evening. I hope I've inspired you. Fingers crossed, and you've had a fantastic evening with me here on the How to Craft Network Studio. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow, 1 p.m. UK time. I'm not sure what time that is in the USA, but we will be creative tomorrow, 1 p.m. UK time. So if you want to do the maths and come and say hello, we're going to be creative using our brand new Create Together Club, which everybody can get involved in. So whatever you're doing, I will say good night, good afternoon, good morning, have a nice dinner, have a nice tea, have a nice supper, and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Take care, guys. Bye.